throw away every horror script you've ever watched about Bigfoot. Could you ever imagine a 7-foot-tall dominator choosing to sit flat on the ground, casually enjoying berries with a skittish herd of deer in the dead of night? Or even weirder and more raw, the moment a legendary monster looms over your camera, baring its yellowed teeth right against the lens as if giving a defiant and mischievous greeting. No typical bloody chase scenes. Today, I will lead you into the strangest, craziest, and most human aspects of this mythical creature, where their intelligence and arrogance will leave you shivering in awe. Join me as we deconstruct the never-before-revealed secrets of the Forest King right now. Bigfoot reclaims the highway by building a shelter. Do you dare to believe what your eyes are about to witness on Highway 101, the arterial road cutting through the thick mist of the Hoh Rainforest, Washington? This is not a prank, nor is it a product of CGI. This is a silent yet authoritative confrontation between the wild and civilization. Look there. In broad daylight, what on earth is Bigfoot doing? He isn't retreating into the shadows as rumors suggest. He is creating. With rippling muscular strength, the creature moves swiftly in the time-lapse. Massive, ancient tree trunks are snapped like toothpicks. He stacks them methodically, right in the dead center of the road. A wooden wall rises from the cold asphalt. What is he thinking? Does he believe this highway has now become his private playground? Pay close attention to the tourist car approaching from behind. Headlights beam straight at his massive back. The engine hums right next to his ears. Is he apprehensive or startled? The answer is absolutely not. He treats that modern metal box as invisible. His focus is chilling and steadfast. He doesn't concern himself with human technology. He only follows his own wild laws. Look closely at this final, haunting moment. When the structure is complete, he doesn't leave. He steps inside. He sits down, majestic, dominant, right in the middle of the road, blocking all traffic. This act isn't impulsive agitation. It is a proud declaration of sovereignty. The image of Bigfoot sitting cross-legged in a wooden shelter blocking the highway acts as a profound mirror. Is this the fierce response Mother Nature sends to the modern world, reclaiming the space humans have encroached upon from the ancient forest? Beauty, the Beast, and the Invisible Third. Hello, John here. If you're expecting a horror movie, turn this off. What we are seeing is far more shocking. Irrational tenderness between opposing species. This surreal scene was captured deep within the ancient forests of Aspen, Colorado. Look at this paradox. A girl in shorts and a thin top is sleeping soundly on the lap of a monster 3 times her size in sub-zero snow. She tossed aside her warm coat to find heat from the very creature we label a killing machine. Observe Bigfoot's rough hand gently stroking her back, and how she rubs his belly like a pet. But what gives me the chills is the cameraman. The angle is low, steady, and at death distance. Why doesn't Bigfoot smash the lens? He completely ignores it. There is only one logical explanation. He considers both the girl and the camera person family. Did they raise him? Think about it. We fear what is big and ugly. But in the bone-chilling solitude of the wild, perhaps a monster capable of love and trust is 1,000 times warmer than the flashy human society out there. The giant gardener. If you believe you've reached the limit of amazement, prepare to redefine the concept of strength. The setting this time is Santiam Pass, a deadly, fog-laden route cutting through the heart of the Cascade Range in Oregon. 2 witnesses inside a car became reluctant spectators to this surreal performance. Do not take your eyes off that towering shadow. Observe how his rippling muscular arms wrap entirely around the trunk of an old pine tree. This isn't a weak weed. It is a solid block of timber that has been rooted deep in the earth for decades. Your hearing will be tortured by the spine-chillingly authentic sounds in this tape. The snap of roots tearing apart, the crumbling of earth and rocks, and the groan of the wood under thousands of pounds of pressure. No axes, no chainsaws, no modern hydraulic equipment needed. Bigfoot simply uses primal strength to wrench the tree from the ground, just as we would pull a scallion. The violent shaking of the camera serves as evidence of the sheer terror felt by those filming. But the most thought-provoking element lies in the creature's attitude. He shows no signs of mindless destruction. The action is decisive and calculated. Just as humans use scissors to trim bonsai trees in their gardens to shape them, Bigfoot is performing his own gardening work. Perhaps this tree was blocking the view, or does he simply want to rearrange the order within his territory? Bigfoot has every right to do so. This forest is his backyard, his private garden. We are merely noisy guests passing through, while he is the true owner, the one with the power to alter the terrain with just his bare hands. The moment the tree crashes down and the giant dusts off his hands with satisfaction serves as a chilling reminder. Here, laws are written by absolute power. MMA fight between two Bigfoots? If you think you've seen peak grappling. What you're about to witness in this rushing stream within the Skeena Mountains of British Columbia will force you to redefine primal strength. Don't blink. This isn't entertainment time. This is a brutal clash in the freezing cold water. Two fur-covered tanks are charging at each other with speed and power enough to shake the very boulders beneath them. Witness how they turn a treacherous stream, where humans could barely keep their footing, into a dramatic natural wrestling ring. No referees, no final bell, just insane grappling and sledgehammer-like punches that leave viewers breathless. Open your ears wide to hear the deep, guttural growls tearing through the roaring sound of the water. That is the sound of wild fury. Many skeptics rush to conclude, oh, it's just two escaped chimpanzees playing in the water. Are you kidding me? Use a cold head to judge. Chimpanzees are notoriously afraid of water, and they never possess the superior balance to stand upright on slippery, moss-covered rocks for this long. Scrutinize the lower body closely. Their thigh muscles are tense like cold steel, gripping the streambed tightly to anchor themselves while the upper body delivers overwhelming strikes. No ordinary primate can achieve such a physical feat. This is clearly the level of a species completely superior to anything we have known. This battle doesn't stop at a mere scuffle. It is a contest for the alpha throne of the entire vast ancient forest. The video ends with the two giants still locked in a suffocating stalemate. Think about it. Is any chimpanzee capable of this level of martial prowess? Or are we truly seeing, with our own eyes, the power struggle within the Bigfoot clan? Bigfoot smiled at the trail camera. The next video will expose every single pore of this legendary monster. This rare incident occurred at an automated wildlife observation station deep within the remote Ouachita Mountains of Oklahoma. Look there. A massive face fills the 4K camera frame. He isn't attacking, he isn't roaring. Witness this bizarre moment. Bigfoot is baring his yellowed, jagged teeth right in front of the lens. What is he doing? He is using it as a mirror. The creature discovered his own reflection on the camera lens glass and decided to use it to check his morning dental hygiene. Scrutinize those eyes closely. There is no fear, only curiosity mixed with a bit of childish interest. To us, this camera is the pinnacle of surveillance technology worth thousands of dollars. But to this giant, it is just a shiny toy, a strange object used for momentary entertainment. He presses his nose so close that his breath fogs up the lens, yet his eyes still radiate a mischievous look. Observe closely the details on his face, the rough skin, the coarse hairs, and the imperfect but incredibly strong teeth. This isn't a rubber mask, this is biology, this is life breathing right in front of you. The video ends when he flashes a grin, a smile that is both naive and full of dominance, then casually turns away, leaving humanity's advanced device behind like a lifeless rock on the road. Think about it. We are busy setting technological traps to catch him, but what if he just considers them trivial trinkets in his gigantic kingdom? The giant barn intruder. The following footage is sparking intense controversy within the monster hunting community. The camera angle is undeniably weird, shot from the ground up, leading many to suspect a staged setup. Who places a CCTV camera at such an absurd dirt-level position? However, push your skepticism aside and focus intently on the nightmare unfolding right before our eyes. This incident was recorded at an isolated sheep farm bordering the dense forests of Virginia, where darkness seems to swallow all light. Look there, an uneven standoff between a loyal guardian and an invading giant. The sheepdog, with eyes glowing in the infrared screen, is barking furiously, trying to stop the stranger from reaching the sleeping flock behind him. But look at Bigfoot's attitude. He shows no sign of fear or startle. He leans his hands on the wooden fence, hunching forward and looking down at the tiny creature with a mocking grin, baring his menacing white teeth. Observe that body language closely. He is mocking it. To him, the dog's assertive barking is merely annoying background music. He is enjoying the fear. And then, the explosive moment arrives. Pay attention to those massive hands. He doesn't need to climb over. Snap. The sound of dry wood breaking seems to echo in the viewer's mind. Bigfoot snaps the sturdy wooden fence rail with just a light press, as simple as breaking a chocolate bar. The final barrier between the monster and the prey has been obliterated by brute force. What is the outcome? The moment the wood snapped, the hero's silhouette vanished from the frame in a split second, running for its life into the darkness. Its act of fleeing wasn't cowardice, but the wisdom of instinct. It realized that the flimsy wooden fences humans build to separate themselves from the wild are essentially a joke. When a monster truly wants to enter, no latch can hold them back. The safety we pride ourselves on is merely a fragile illusion. Alabama's master of camouflage. Do you believe a giant over 7 feet tall can turn invisible in broad daylight? Don't shake your head just yet. Look at this lost footage recently uncovered from an old attic in Alabama, and the answer will send chills down your spine. Look there. Amidst the calm lake, steaming with eerie vapor, a massive, dark figure is moving. But he isn't walking upright. Pay attention to that bizarre posture. Bigfoot is crouching low, hunching his massive back down near the water's surface. He isn't afraid. He is stalking. Or more terrifyingly, he is turning himself into a ghost to blend into the thick fog. Scrutinize these extraordinary body proportions. If this were a human in a costume, that person would certainly need a severe spinal deformity to maintain that gait underwater. Look closely at his arms. They are abnormally long, hanging down past his knees and swinging with a heavy rhythm. A normal human cannot have such an arm span unless using prosthetics. But watch how he parts the water, smooth, quiet, and fully controlled. There is no awkwardness of a fake suit here. He glides over the water like a submarine cruising just below the surface. Bigfoot isn't simply crossing the lake. He is mastering it. He uses the steam to mask his form, becoming part of the desolate landscape. The video ends as the dark figure dissolves into nothingness. Ask yourself, in this vast wilderness, how many times have you unknowingly crossed his gaze without realizing it, simply because he chose to become the shadow of the forest itself? When the monster is disturbed, welcome to an untouched, nameless island, a place where cheap commercial tours have never set foot. Here, uninvited guests have accidentally broken the absolute law of natural silence. Glue your eyes to the screen. Right in front of the shaking lens of amateur explorers, a massive, dark figure is charging from the water's edge onto the white sand. Not a sunburned fisherman, and certainly not a stray bear. That is a muscle machine covered in thick fur, drenched in seawater. Look at those gigantic strides, long, powerful, and commanding. Every step kicks sand high into the air, leaving deep craters in the ground that even the ocean waves can't wash away in time. Why is he in such a hurry? Observe closely that running style. Slightly panicked, yet maintaining terrifying speed. He isn't scared, he is annoyed. Put yourself in the boss's shoes. You are enjoying a peaceful end-of-day moment, soaking in the cool water to wash off the dirt, relaxing under the sunset, when suddenly a noisy bunch of tiny creatures shove lenses in your face. Privacy has been brutally violated. He flees not because he fears human power, but because he is disgusted by the scrutiny. He doesn't want his private beach turned into a circus. The video ends as the dark figure vanishes behind the thick tree line, returning the beach to the sound of crashing waves. Ask yourself, who is the real harasser here? Is it the giant creature who just wants to be left alone? Or is it us, the ones who always crave to invade the most peaceful places on Earth? The first British Bigfoot ever found? Do you honestly believe the king of the forest got bored of the wild North America and migrated to the UK for afternoon tea? Stop laughing and look at the screen. This video is rare evidence, not of a monster, but of human delusion. Observe these two faces closely. Two British lads with expressions as ecstatic as if they just won the lottery. They claim to have found Bigfoot's sanctuary right in a UK forest, a place where reports of this creature are as rare as snow in summer. Look there. Their enthusiasm is incredibly suspicious. They lead viewers deep into the bushes, pointing at a muddy puddle and boldly calling it a monster's footprint. Focus on this amateur forensic technique. One of the guys kneels down, using his finger to trace the outline of that distorted dirt hole. But wait, the climax of this drama is when he places his entire hand into the mud to compare the size. He splays his 5 fingers wide, pressing hard into the dirt as if intentionally creating a contrast. What are they trying to prove? That Bigfoot is real? Or are they trying to mold million-view content out of thin air? Skeptics have every right to sneer. That so-called footprint looks more like a stagnant puddle dug out by someone than the imprint left by the 1,000-pound weight of a giant. No toe details, no natural heel depression. It all looks like a clumsy setup. The video ends with the triumphant looks of the two hunters, but it leaves a bitter aftertaste. Ask yourself, is Bigfoot scarier, or is human greed the truly formidable beast? We are willing to distort legends, carving out fake footprints just to exchange for a few minutes of fame on social media. Is the forest king hiding behind the canopy, laughing at this calculated naivety of mankind? Rescuer or predator? The shadow beside the broken car. This spine-chilling incident was recorded on a deadly trail, cutting through the mysterious Yarra Ranges forest. Glue your eyes to the windshield. The off-road vehicle is suffering a critical technical failure, lying motionless amidst giant eucalyptus trees. And just when humans are at their weakest, he appears. Look there. A massive, jet-black creature is lurking right next to the car door. He shows no fear of engine noise or the smell of gasoline. He leans his fur-covered hands on a fallen log, crouching down to observe the intruders trembling inside the iron box. Pay attention to the physique of this giant closely. Muscles ripple under the shiny black fur. His biceps are larger than a grown man's thighs. This is not a clumsy bear. This is nature's perfect fighting machine. Pay close attention to how he moves, swift, agile. He climbs over obstacles and slips into the dense ferns with an agility that is unbelievable for such a massive size. He isn't running away, he is playing cat and mouse. He circles around, appearing and disappearing, as if to remind them, "You are trapped in my territory." The video ends as the dark figure blends into the deep woods, leaving the car and the terrified humans behind. Think about it. Why does Bigfoot always appear exactly when humans are in trouble? Is he a silent guardian, overseeing his territory? Or more terrifyingly, is he like a vulture, patiently waiting for the moment human technology collapses completely to begin the Dominator's feast? These footages are not merely an answer to an endless mystery. They serve as a mirror reflecting humanity's own attitude toward nature. Whether you believe these videos are real or just the products of elaborate staging, one truth remains undeniable. Humans always feel small and terrified before what we cannot control. We set camera traps, exploit ancient forests, and invade the most peaceful corners. Yet Bigfoot remains there, silently observing, sometimes with mockery, sometimes with the devotion of a guardian, cleaning up the wreckage we leave behind. The greatest lesson we receive is not about proving whether Bigfoot is real or not. It is a lesson in respect and humility. This world does not belong to us alone. Behind those tree lines, ancient kingdoms with uncrowned kings still exist in parallel. If we continue to disregard and destroy the shared home of all species, then one day, humans themselves will become the most out-of-place species on this planet. Keep a cold head to judge and a heart wide open to cherish the mysteries of Mother Nature. Because sometimes, the existence of a legend is exactly what keeps the human soul capable of awe and love for the wilderness. What do you think of this journey? Do we truly deserve to be the masters of the earth? Or are we just bothersome guests in the eyes of the giants? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.